C-3PO human-cyborg relations. How might I serve you?
And what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the C-3PO Galactic Archive Series head. This thing is pretty awesome. Here he is right here, as a matter of fact. Was able to pick this up at Disneyland. This was probably, was it a couple years now, or was it last year? I actually don't even remember now. It wasn't horribly long ago. It almost seems like it was last year, but I don't really remember. I can't remember what the original price was, but this is still available on Amazon for about $250, a little less, and various prices throughout the internet, if this is something that you're looking for this holiday season. It's super cool. He does a number of different things. There's electronics built inside. You can take his head off and see all the electronic components inside. If you saw the movie Rise of Skywalker, got my Babu Frick shirt on here, as you can see. And if you remember from that movie, if you saw that movie, there's the scene or the scenes where Babu Frick is basically reprogramming C-3PO so that he can understand Sith language and whatnot to do what they need to do. And what's cool about this is you can also make his eyes change just like in the movie to a red color, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's get into some of the details about this guy, because he's pretty awesome. All right, and here's just a basic overview of this C-3PO. Again, Galactic Archive Series. So awesome. It is so shiny though, so yeah, there we are right there. Hello. He's got these little neck things, which we'll get into those in just a second, because that's an important piece to just the design of this guy. He really looks amazing. He's great to have on display for any Star Wars fan, of course. But let's get into some of these pieces and how it kind of comes apart. So you have these little things here on the side, and these kind of act as the locking mechanism to kind of keep all the components together. So if we were to go ahead and pop that off, that takes off that lock. We'll turn them around on the other side. We'll pop that one off there, and then we can start to kind of disassemble. So here comes the face, and look at that. He looks so freaking cool. Kind of takes you back to Phantom Menace when we see him first being built, and that's pretty cool. And that's all of his components inside. And then you can also take the back off, which I don't 100% remember how to do this. I know all the pieces, they're just kind of not necessarily the easiest to take everything apart. Everything is just very much locked in together. Let's see. I think you have to kind of lift the back portion. Okay, there we go. Seems to be coming off now. And there we go. And there's the back of his head. That's pretty cool. Just all the different wires and components in there. Most of these wires and things, definitely not real wires, but he does have some real electrical components inside, so that's pretty awesome. The little neck pieces also can come off. I can't specifically feel how that's going to come off, and honestly, I just kind of want to leave it on. I don't want to mess with it too much. So yeah, let's get him hooked up, and let's see him operate. And as you can see here, he just actually plugs in via USB-C. So I got this USB-C to USB-A cable, and now that we've got them all plugged in, there's this little switch in the back, just right here. So we'll go ahead and switch that on. And there we go. We have a working C-3PO. And let's see if I can remember how the heck to get him to actually operate. I know there's a wire here.
Yeah, my little friend.
There we go. We just kind of move the wire. It looks like that's the way to get him to talk.
Why, it's my primary function, sir. I am well versed in all the custom. Is my head on straight? Oh, no! Oh, I'm so confused. I've had the most peculiar dream. I can assure you they will never get me onto one of those dreadful starships. I don't like the look of this. What's going on? Turn round. I can't see.
All right, and this is pretty cool, the way that you turn him into the Sith version of C-3PO. If you can see back this purple wire right here, and it goes into a little slot there just above his eyes, and there's that other slot just below that slot. So we just take this out, and then we pop it into the other one. So you're legitimately rewiring C-3PO, and now his eyes are red, and now he can translate in Sith. Let's check it out.
The Emperor's Wayfinder is in the Imperial Vault at Delta 36, transient 936, bearing 32 on a moon in the Endor system. From the southern shore, only this blade tells. Only this blade tells.
That's so awesome. Now we can figure out how to get to Exegol and defeat the Emperor once and for all. Yay. So now I'm going to put his pieces back together and see if I can actually get him to talk with the face on, or if he always has to have the face off to actually say anything. But I think you just kind of tap his head.
It wasn't my fault, sir. Please don't deactivate me.
So I think that's all that needs to be done. So let's put him back together. All right, so we got C-3PO put back together. So really all we have to do now is just kind of tap his forehead and he'll talk for us.
I'm not much more than an interpreter, and not very good at telling stories. Well, not at making them interesting anyway. Sir, my first job was programming binary load lifters, very similar to your evaporators in most respects.
Is in the Imperial Vault.
So yeah, that's our C-3PO, again, Galactic Archive Series. Again, if you would like to find this online. Again, it's at Amazon for about $247, $248, just under $250. I'll actually link it down in the description if you'd like to go check it out for yourself, again, for the holiday season. But you can also find this in different places. You can find it on eBay for various prices. Also, the app Whatnot, I saw it for pretty much like $100 less than what you can find it for on Amazon. I think it was like $160 or something like that. So yeah, there's other ones out there. So if this is something you're looking for your Star Wars collection, I highly suggest picking it up. It's pretty cool, and you know, he just kind of hangs out over here on my desk next to my Nintendo games and whatnot, and yeah, he just makes a pretty cool art piece.